Hi, everyone. My name is Tim Smith, and I am a Svelte developer. I have been working with Svelte now for probably 4 years, and it has been a wonderful experience. It's made me a better TypeScript developer. It's made me a better JavaScript developer. And not to sound redundant, but I think it's just made me a better developer all around. It's easy to use. It's easy to learn. Um, they have wonderful documentation. um, Excellent code examples and playgrounds. Um, so if you're into learning new languages and you want to learn a new one, I highly recommend Svelte. This video, however, is not about Svelte specifically, and it's not necessarily about Svelte Kit. Just wanted to walk you through a little app that I'm building. I think it's fun. It's a stopwatch app. It's very simple. Right now, it really just has a stop, uh, pause, reset, but it also has some really cool functions. You can set some splits, and you can clear them. But once you have more than three, you can see your average splits, your best splits. There's a few more things that I want to add to this app, and I can show you that real quick. I want to add all the normal things you have in a standard stopwatch. So laps, splits. I'd like the thing to be able to count up and count down. Uh, so a countdown would be fun because you'd have like preset times, perhaps. So yeah, so there's a lot of things I want to do. Um, so let me go ahead and show you. If you're not familiar with how Svelte is set up, everything resides in the source folder. And then inside of that, you have a routes folder. The routes folder basically defines all of your pages. Uh, the root of your application is your page.svelte file. If you wanted to add more pages, you would add um, another folder with another uh, plus page.svelte file. So that's how that works. So right now, all I have in my root is the component for my stopwatch. So let me just go ahead and show you what that looks like. You can see that there's still errors that I have to go ahead and fix. But the stopwatch, I'm using Svelte 5, so I'm experimenting with runes. So anyone who hasn't seen that yet, this is how you define things in state now. Uh, it's kind of similar to React. I'm defining the type here, and these will be reactive. And it's a lot better than just simply defining let var equal whatever it is, um, because Svelte, in all of its magical powers, can keep track of things and update a lot more efficiently. Um, I'm not exactly sure if I should have all of this. I do want to try to clean up all of this code. Um, but the heart of the application is this tick function right here. Um, I'm trying to find the most efficient way just to tick um, every 1 second or 100 milliseconds. Um, I think this is the best way to do it. If anyone knows a better way, please let me know. I'm also trying to find a way to decouple this particular function from this component. Um, so probably using a store. Um, I tried that before and I ran into some headaches. Um, I'm still learning Svelte, so that's definitely a great learning opportunity. That's why I chose this app because it's helping me learn all sorts of different things. Anyway, so I have all the basic functions, play, stop. Again, I could probably make this a lot more efficient. Maybe just make a toggle function. Um, I had played with that before in a different version. Um, So my splits here, this I feel is getting a little bit out of hand because I'm doing everything here. Let me show you. The way I'm displaying the time, everything's split into different sections, like so your hours, minutes, and your milliseconds. So having to convert these strings into something usable and then doing all the math on that. Um, Obviously, I think this is not the correct way to be doing a stopwatch. But again, I'm learning. So if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Um, and then again, so on Mount, I am listening for a few things. I want to update this, so I'm using forms, so I don't need to use on Mount, so I can use forms to fire different actions up here. I think that's probably going to be a better approach. Um, so more about Svelte 5. Here in my Svelte config, I am declaring this compiler option to use runes. And in my package.json, I am also using the, where is it? Latest and greatest version of Svelte. Here, it's the next version. Um, but I wanted to show you this specifically because, sorry for all the weird little pop-ups. Um, while Svelte 5 is in beta and it's not yet stable, it's not the best idea to declare it here. I'm doing it because I know everything I'm importing plays nicely with it, but I have run into a lot of instances in different apps where um, my npm imports didn't work because the Svelte components they were importing didn't play nicely with the new runes system. So what I found I had to do is, oh, come back. When you opt into runes, you can actually use this on the component level. Um, Pardon me, I have a bit of a cold. So instead of using this to use it app wide, you can not use this and only for each component or each file that you want to use this in, you can turn runes on or off. I think this is a better way to use it. So you can either turn this on for the entire app and turn it off for each component, or you can omit this entirely and just use this when you want to use runes, if that's not too confusing. So let me go back to my app here. Um, my play pause button is a great example of how runes uses props. Ordinarily in Svelte, you would say export let var, and this would be how you'd import your prop. Now, I think this is a lot more clean. You're going to destructure all of them from props. Um, the cool thing about this is you get a lot more superpowers. And you can check all this out, and I'll leave this page in the description. Uh, Props has a lot more going on than just what you're passing in because you can bind things, you can inspect things. Uh, it's really cool. So I would highly recommend you come over here and check out the docs for Svelte 5. Um, anyway, that's my app. I'm very new to making YouTube videos, so please go easy on me. Um, I want to make a lot more of these videos, and I plan to get better at it. If you learned anything from this video, if you liked it, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and please give me a lot of feedback because that's the only way I'm going to learn.